Oh, Wowie.
I mean, have you looked?
Okay, David. Okay, the audience can now come to the debate zone.
Okay,
Went to the
it's
debate.
debate time.
Oh.
Ryan, you're close. Get over here. You guys can do whatever you want. However, I
I'm on
do
the
suggest.
right side, you're on the left.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you from Danielle's microphone now.
Hey.
Yeah. No, it's just you sound
I'm-
poo-poo.
Robux.
No, Roblox.
Bowbucks.
Bobucks.
This is
I
a great deal.
I got 10 Bobucks for my for Christmas.
10. That's a lot of Bobucks.
That's such a big number. You're rich.
That's a lot of Bobucks, man.
10 Bobucks.
Okay, get over here. Sit in the designated seating zone.
Dude, I found emeralds.
You have to sit on
I'm
the
rich.
left, and David's gonna sit there 'cause he's asking
What
a
do you
question.
mean? I'm not.
So he's gonna ask questions, then David's gonna ask questions, and then the people. Yes, you were supposed to prepare the questions.
No, is it a debate? Is not only asking the question. You have to give.
Yeah, so David prepared questions,
You have to give.
and then the people are gonna give the speech.
You have to give reasons why we should be.
Yes, see. Okay.
I have prepared so many questions. You don't even know how many questions I prepared.
Wait, I have to get a
First
copy,
question.
okay?
No.
Okay,
I have
guys.
to get a copy.
First question, are you
I
gay?
have to get a copy.
That wasn't one of the questions.
Well, it's about to be.
I have to
Where's
get
the
Hey,
debate
be
happen?
quiet.
Okay.
Get over here.
Yes, I'm
Quiet.
muting everyone. Everyone, you're getting server muted.
Oh no. What does that mean?
That means they can't speak. Okay, we're doing the debate now. Okay, well, this background noise is not doing it for me. But
Oh, bro. Jesus.
okay, now.
So, yeah, this is very cringe.
Extremely cringe.
Andre, remember? You're supposed to let David stand on the cobblestone block, and you're gonna sit on the other side. Oh my gosh, how many times do I have to explain this?
It's not
Hey,
a
Andre,
debate
you
here.
failure.
The debating parties stay here, and then the person asking the questions is
Andre, are
remained
you
at
going
the
Democratic or Communist?
Fine, however you please. I literally made spots for the candidates to stand on.
Okay, so are we starting now? We're starting for
No, I
real.
don't want that.
For real this time.
Stand here, it's not hard.
Daniela,
Yes.
stand.
Yes.
Stand at the podium.
Okay. Where's the podium?
See where Andre's? Yeah, there.
This is the podium.
Yes, that is the podium.
Okay, hi guys. Can you see me? Oh wait, this one.
Yes. Okay. Shall begin. David, you can start with questions. Then we can do a rebuttal after David's questions.
Okay,
Why are there only two people besides David, you, and me?
because that's okay. Your first question, and this first one's gonna go. We're gonna do Andre first, and then we'll do Danielle. Okay. So, what are you gonna do about the lighting situation?
Okay, so I have a easy and quick fix to the lighting situation. I'm going to have workers who are fairly paid and fairly subsidized place torches in designated areas,
All the people left.
which will help prevent mob spawning.
Okay, wait, are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, I say we put torches every 6 blocks and in like a grid formation to help stop for mobs from spawning. And if you have a mining site, you will be given a free door, and you have to put it on your mining site so monsters don't crawl out for there. And all your houses have to be up to code.
Elaborate on
How do
this
you
code.
plan on obtaining the labor to do to work with all your changes? And I'm also going to show that I'm a good person. Here, planted a tree. Boom.
Weren't you the one who started Forest Fire?
Forest removal for agricultural products.
Sure. Okay.
David, what's your question?
So, wait, I just want to know more about this house codes.
So the house code is you have to have torches every 10 blocks at least. If you have a second floor, you have to have gates, or you can put glass around it, or you can put blocks. You have to make sure that if somebody just jumps off your building, that you have to give them the resources back.
It's already a rule that if somebody jumps off the building, you can't take their stuff. If a person dies, you can't take their stuff anymore. That tells me that you haven't been updated on the rule. It's something that candidates do have to understand and know. I get a clear response from you. Are you updated on the server rules?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, really? So what's our opinion on forest fires?
Don't start them.
Okay, so this is my personal opinion on them. Forest fire can be very different things. A forest fire can be just getting clear of trees in a small contained area, which has been done before successfully. Intentionally starting forest fires, I'm planning on making a crime. If the forest fire is not contained professionally and inspected by somebody of supervising authority, then the forest fire will be deemed illegal and the person will be charged with a crime that will be written by the people in a sort of constitutional document.
I agree with that, Andre. I would also make that a law.
You're just stealing his stuff.
No, I do agree with that. I think that is a very good idea.
So you're saying Andre's a better candidate?
No, I'm saying he has many good ideas, but I have more of them.
Okay, tell us one good idea.
One good idea that I have personally is that you should have a good economy set up, and you can do trade, but you can't scam people. If you scam people, then you have to pay them back. You have to pay them back plus one if it's super valuable what you are getting them, or two if it's not that valuable, or if it's like dirt or something, you have to put it up in the book of constitutional law questions.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
over here now. So, for asking this next question.
Can I
So,
speak that?
okay,
If
Andre wants to speak about it.
Oh, okay.
anybody knows something about a great economy, that's going to be me. I'm the one who has instated a form of currency as well as my own business and contributions, financial contributions to the server. I think that what you're defining as scamming is very loose. You have to define scamming, obviously, because what counts as a scam is me just is you getting a bad trade count as a scam? What defines exactly a bad trade?
A scam is either you say you're gonna give them this amount of money in this amount of time, and you don't give it to them, or you don't give them the full thing. That would be included as a scam. Or
That's already a rule, however.
the rule. Okay, so in the rule, what do you mean by the rule?
It's a rule that you cannot, well, steal. That's pretty much described as stealing.
Yeah, so
Stealing.
scamming is stealing.
Okay, but that's already a rule, so you're already describing a rule that is already in place.
Okay.
You know the rules.
I do know all. I know.
Just ignore it. It'll go away.
all it-
God.
yeah. I can actually. I can actually name all the rules right now.
Probably on Discord.
I'm looking here. I can nod my head on Minecraft while I name all the rules.
That's not the point. The point is that you're listing policies that are already in place. That means that you either aren't updated on the rules or you're just
Okay, then who died? You can't. Oh man, this reminds me back to a time that I can't say because if somebody will get really mad at me. Yeah, you're really gonna like nothing. Okay, anyways, so Andre, what's a good idea for the government that you have?
my
I thought-
government is
what?
going to completely.
Whoa, wait. I'm supposed to be asking the questions here.
Yes,
Okay,
I.
David, can you please ask Andre what type of good government he's gonna have?
No, I will not ask that. Instead, we'll move on to our next topic, law enforcement. Just say something. That sounds cool.
Okay, so I will hire about 2 people, 1 person if the population does not grow, and I will make it so that if they see anyone killing anyone on purpose, or maybe like not killing them but just hurting them or anything like that, that's bad. And I define bad as hurting someone or stealing some of their stuff or maybe lighting their house on fire or exploding it. Anyways, so I define that as bad, and I would say that if they did that, they had to come to me, and I would choose the punishment depending on how bad it would.
Material and object value in exchange for service, as well as starting a volunteer force with less power. This is my proposition for the police law enforcement question.
I just realized there been some stuff in the chat. Asking questions in the chat. So can I ask those questions?
Of course.
Okay, so first question is, what are you allowed to bomb someone's house? And if not, then what is the punishment?
Okay, so in the server rules, it clearly states that you are not allowed to cleave people's property, and bombing somebody's house unfortunately falls under that. The punishment as described in the rules is a 1-week ban.
Okay, so second question is,
I haven't answered yet.
can I have a gun? Are you allowed to have guns and or just weapons?
I think you have to have a gun or a weapon.
You are allowed to possess a weapon, however, guns do not exist in the game.
When you have a gun in the game, I think you have to come to the president's office, whoever it is, and you have to you have to tell them that you have to tell them why they should be allowed to have guns.
By guns, we do mean bows, right?
Yeah.
There are currently no guns in the game, but Cosmos.
Crossbow.
I think people should be allowed to freely craft at will and not seek permission to own something that is so basic in the game that is necessary to survive.
We have another question.
Okay.
Is Andre French?
I'm not French. I have a Dutch accent since I was just speaking it a lot.
Okay.
About the president. Does the president get any like special perks or anything?
Yeah, I believe the president should not get not get paid, but they should get perks as if they get a house. Like they can build a house or they can hire someone to build a house, but they have to have a house. That's what I'm working on right now, getting a house. And I also believe that they should be able to ask you like, what are you doing if they see you do something fishy and you can't attack them or anything, even though that's still like part of the, even if it's part of the rules or not, you wouldn't be able to attack them, or you wouldn't be able to do a lot, like you wouldn't be able to, like, let's say they were going to the nether and you were following them and you see them and it's like if you kill them, you know you'll get blah blah blah, you still can't do it. And when they become the president, they get two.
Daniela, you're rambling now.
Okay, they get basically they just get two of Andre's currency whenever they become president, whether they're Andre or Michael.
Have you asked Andre if he will allow you to use his currency?
Andre, would you allow me to use your currency? The monetary asset.
Oh, we're not. The president is doing that in goodwill, so I don't think the president.
Okay. Can we talk about taxes for a second?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Andre, you can go first.
One second, give me a moment.
Okay, so
Wait, give me a
about
second. This is
taxes,
my
I
mute.
think it shouldn't be material items. I think, well, it could be material items or you could pay it in work. So let's say you give them 1 diamond block, so someone else could help be part of the police force and they would get paid in wood, as I said before. Or they could help plant trees around the city. They could help supply food to others, and they could help give it if everyone has food in a house and there are trees planted all around, then we could work on getting everyone armor and defenses and make but first we would focus on how to make the place safe, like with torches, and make sure there are no very steep like cliffs or anything like that. So you could pay your tax like that, and then you could do a bunch of other stuff that will be listed in a list on the general chat if I get elected.
Okay, I'm going to speak now. On the subject of taxes, taxes should be taxes should be 100% non-existent. You shouldn't have to pay to live in a plot of land that hasn't even been fully established. However, you are required to give something back to your government that will provide you with things.
So taxes, they have
No.
to pay taxes.
No.
That's
You
basically
can pay.
taxes.
No. Can I speak, please? You can pay your government back with many things. However, you are required to do at least one term, which is one 10-minute 10-minute time of mining. This will be to provide the government with the best amenities to provide in turn to give back to you. These are not taxes. These are what this is work. This is work payment. You will pay
well, what I said is they could also pay and work. So what's the difference between that and what I said?
because taxes are not a subjective form of currency that can be established here. Firstly, secondly, defining the idea of taxes would be the contributions taxes would even have to our economy, apart from filling your own pockets. Work will ensure that corrupt government officials do not manage to exploit citizens and take taxes for themselves.
Now, on that note, what I would like to say is the work we are making people do will have to be in two roles. It'll have to help the people in some way, shape, or form, and by that I mean it will have to either like keep them safe or just help them. It will just benefit them, help them survive, or something along those lines. And the second rule is if you do take any taxes because maybe let's say they're providing armor and you have no armor, you can only take one pair of armor if it's giving out goods. But if it's not giving out goods and it's more of the other things I said, then there couldn't really be any corrupt forms, I don't think.
Again, under the concept of taxes, you don't have to pay taxes under my government. You subsidize the government by assisting in doing volunteer work. Therefore, any threat of corruption is automatically eliminated. Volunteer work means things that directly contribute to your community. For example, placing torches in new areas, digging out mines for people that are being paid to mine. And these will not be a regular occurrence. These will be rare. You have to occasionally do something for your government.
I think this pretty much concludes the debate. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. And plus, this is only the first one. So,
Well, I do have one more thing to talk about, and that's regarding the subject of law enforcement and taxing combined. I have a proposition for the law enforcement system. When a non-severe crime is broken, which will probably be defined as assault, the offender will will be placed in a mandatory work program, which they will pay their community by working.
Back to law enforcement and taxes, I think if that part of the taxes could be that you have law enforcement, and on the regular everydays when that occurrence doesn't happen, that you have that, like as you said, if somebody commits a crime, they do that. But I also think that if you have to that you should pay for to have that on a regular daily with whatever they want. But what my example was wood, so I'm gonna say wood. So you pay them with wood, and they work for however long you think is equal to that, and your vice president. There's no vice president. Well, your somebody else who lives in that town has to agree with what you're saying, and yeah.
okay. I guess this concludes the first presidential debate.
I want everybody to keep in mind that I did plant 2 trees and multiple flowers during the debate. Just keep that in mind.
Okay, bye-bye everybody.